guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Weddings on a Dime. I am so excited to have you here with me today, and if you could please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up and hit the bells to see more of my videos. Today we're going to be talking about how to save money on your wedding by saving money on your reception food, or the main thing I'm going to talk about is the reception food. Reception food can be very expensive, and so I have a few tips to help you save money in that area so that you can spend some of your other budget on other more important things. The reception is a big part of the wedding, and so I just wanted to give you some tips from my experience from my wedding and planning my reception. So first tip I have for you is to have snacks, not to plan your wedding to be at a time maybe mid-afternoon in between meals so that you don't even have to serve a meal. Mine was at 1 o'clock, so people had time to eat lunch, come to my wedding, and then our actual ceremony lasted maybe 20 minutes, and then we had our plenty of time to have our reception, which was still not too long because we wanted to we didn't want things to run too long. So we decided to just have snacks and to save money in the area instead of having a big meal for everyone. So we just picked some of our favorite things. My husband's favorite food is popcorn, so we had a cute little popcorn bar, and that's a very cheap thing to have. Popcorn is easy and very cheap to make. And then we had an ice cream bar, which we got these huge tubs of ice cream. We probably had just 3 of them, and it fed, I mean, there was plenty left over, and we had about 100 people. We got the tubs from, I think a place kind of like Costco where you can get things in bulk, and it was really cheap. I think a family member even chipped in to get that for us, so we didn't even have to pay for it. So finding something like that, bulk, where it might be a little bit cheaper. And then we also, a few months before the wedding, my mom and I made cookies and froze them in advance for the wedding. And cookies are a really cheap thing to make, and we made them a month in advance and just froze them so it was ready. We didn't have to stress the week of the wedding about food because it was already made. And then she also got a fruit platter and I think some cheese and crackers just to have something else to snack on. And so that made it very simple. So if you just picked maybe a couple of your favorite foods, your husband's favorite snack, your favorite snack, and that'll help you save a lot of money instead of preparing a big enough meal to feed all of your guests, and that can really add up when you count the cost for each person. So just that would be my biggest tip, is to have your wedding at a time where you wouldn't have to do a meal. That way you can just supply maybe some of your favorite snacks. One thing I was open to doing was not even having food, just having cake. I've been to other weddings where they've done that too, but my mom, a lot of our family was coming from far away, so she wanted to have plenty of food for those who traveled so far to come to our wedding. So I let her have her way with that. But if it had been up to me to save even more money, I would have been fine with us just having my wedding cake and everyone sharing in the cake. Maybe having ice cream with it, but I would have been fine with just the cake. Because I mean, that's still something. The cake can be pretty expensive. Also, if you would like to find out how to save money on picking out your wedding cake, please check out my earlier video that I made on finding your wedding cake and how to help save money with that. Now, my ways aren't the only ways, it's just what I've learned from my experience, and what I learned I could have done better to save some money on my wedding, because we wanted to make our day special, but we didn't think spending a ton of money on our wedding would make it special, so we just looked for new ways and things that we can do to save money in each and every way of planning our wedding. So we were able to save a lot. Another thing I would suggest doing is to maybe see if anyone, friends and family could help out with making food ahead of time. I know we had a lot of people reach out to us to help with preparing food because the reception, our family had to make the meal for that, but we had lots of family who helped chip in with that. And as for the drinks at a wedding, we made it very simple. We just had, I think, some punch, which is just Sprite and sherbet that you add to it, which is delicious and everyone loves it. So you could do something very simple like that. If you cut out any alcoholic drinks or bar or anything like that, those are super expensive to have. So if you cut that out, it'll help to save a lot of money and just to have something very simple to drink. I think we also had some tea that my mom had made the night before, big jugs of tea, water, and then we might have also had the water with berries inside of it, like strawberries and blueberries and any kind of other fruit that you add to the water to make it look really pretty. And we use different colors of fruit to match the wedding colors. So if you do a simple drink like that, that can also help save to make it into your budget. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful to you. If so, please let me know how it helped you in the comments below. And if there's anything else that you are wondering about when you're planning your wedding, about food for your reception, please feel free to ask me down below and I can make another video. Thanks you guys, bye.